What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we had some pretty interesting happenings in the world of Call of Duty. Now, granted, this isn't the most, prudent and timely news. It actually has to do with the next Call of Duty game after Treyarch's next game. So COD 2016 is what this primarily has to deal with. It's still kind of interesting to talk about because it's kind of the future and the direction that Call of Duty is heading. So, if you guys don't know, a former COD4 and Modern Warfare 2 level designer has actually returned to Infinity Ward for the 2016 COD game, which they're already working on. Like, you guys don't know, they switched to a 3-year cycle with Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and Infinity Ward, and now, they have 3 years to work in the game. So 2016 is already well on the way to being made. But anyway, so Todd Alderman, he returned to IW. He's working on that next game that they're going to be making in 2016. He was around the studio all the way back since 2002, and he's worked on numerous titles. He kind of started off with level design and map design and stuff like that, but then he moved to be the lead design on both the Modern Warfare titles. So he's been working on the first Call of Duty, COD 2, COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, all the way down the line. Then 2010, after Modern Warfare 2, he was one of the 38 employees that sued Activision for unpaid bonuses, and you guys know there's that big fiasco and the studio split up, and half them went to form Respawn Entertainment and make Titanfall, and he was in that half. So he went and he worked on Titanfall, then he left there. He was at a few other places, including Riot Games and stuff like that, and now he's back to Infinity Ward as the multiplayer design director for the 2016 game. And he had this to say. He said, the chance to come back to Infinity Ward and Call of Duty is something I didn't think would ever happen, Alderman told Polygon in a prepared statement. It's been 5 years since I've been here, and a lot has changed. There are a lot of new faces and motivated people who want to make something great. It's a really cool game concept that I want to be a part of. I can't wait to see what we can do with the 3-year dev cycle. I'm excited to be back. So this is pretty interesting. Obviously this is a major change. This isn't just like a lowly, kind of designer, not to say anybody's lowly, but this isn't just like a common game designer or anything like that. This guy is going to be the multiplayer design director for that next game, which is a huge responsibility. He's gonna have a big impact on what that game's gonna be like. And that's kind of exciting, because if you guys think back in time, Infinity Ward used to be the golden child of Call of Duty. Back in the day, it was only IW and Treyarch, up until, Sledgehammer made Advanced Warfare this year. But it was just IW and Treyarch, and IW was the one that everybody loved. Everybody loved Call of Duty 4. That's like, if you ask most people now, they're going to say that was their favorite COD game. Everybody loved Modern Warfare 2. Everybody loved Modern Warfare 3. Ghosts is where it really kind of, went downhill a little bit. And then, obviously, Treyarch started stepping it up with Black Ops 1 was really good. Black Ops 2 was just absolutely amazing. And I have, the highest hopes out of every Call of Duty game for the next game. I've got a lot of confidence in them. But I'm just saying, Infinity Ward used to be the one that everybody loved before Treyarch came in and kind of stole their thunder. So he was around during that time, back when they were the golden child that everybody loved. So could he have an influence in maybe getting them back to that position and to being the most beloved developer of Call of Duty? There's a good chance of that. It should be really good. And obviously, the maps of COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, they were great. I really loved them. And we'll see if he, if you can kind of see that in the 2016 Call of Duty game. Now, this also brings up another question, because back in the day when he was working on these maps, they were a lot more simple. It was a lot more linear. It was a lot more, obviously there was some verticality, but there was nothing even close to the verticality of Advanced Warfare. There were choke points. There were predictable spawns. There were, ways to outplay players that don't exist now, because all they have to do is jump over a wall to see where you're going and stuff like that. So that brings up the question, what would you guys like to see the future of Call of Duty take? Do you want to go back to being a more, kind of grounded, no exosuits, no crazy boost jumps, all that kind of stuff, and more, kind of back to the old style of Call of Duty that it was before? Or do you think it's too late to go back to that? Do you think it'd always be better to keep exosuits in, because if we don't have them, it might get a little bit boring and a little bit slow? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I really like exosuits. I think they did a great job of just kind of completely reinventing the wheel in terms of how this game is played. But there are also some aspects of the game that I do miss in terms of having that more linear, kind of less crazy intense get across the map in 3 seconds because you jump from building to building to building aspect. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I'd be interested to see what you guys have to say. So if you guys want to, I've actually got a poll set up over on It's All Viral. It's a website that I co-own. I'll link it down in the description. You guys can go there. It'll give you all the details about this move, about Todd Alderman and what he, kind of means for the future of COD, as well as a poll asking you guys if you want exosuits in the future of Call of Duty or not. So go over there and vote if you guys want. I'd be interested to see what you guys have to say. Also, feel free to leave me some comments, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out, guys.